Hey guys, today is Tuesday the 17th of September when I am recording this, but you won't see it till Friday the 20th because on Wednesday the 18th I have my Classy Cake Cosmetics video going up, so I'm going to link that up here if you haven't seen it yet. I highly recommend you check it out. I am so excited about it, and I just wanted to come on here and talk about a couple of things that are on my mind that I wanted to make sure that you guys know about, and just kind of play with some makeup while I do it. And I figured I would use that little IBY Fire and Ice shadow that I just got in my latest Ipsy, which I will link up here also if you haven't seen that video and want to check out what I got, because it was a really good bag. And we'll try out the lip too, but I don't know if it'll quite go with the look, so I might have to wipe it off, but I want to try it out anyway. And then I did have a green one from IBY also, but I remembered, I think I gave that away to my sister. So I do have this Laura Sanchez Moods green though, and that's why I gave it away, because it was similar. And so I'm going to use that in this, and then just my little Wet n Wild for some browns, and just do a very simple look. I slept so terrible last night, so if I look tired, it's because I am. And I would love to just be in bed right now, but I had to get up and take my kids to school and get ready for work, so that's what I'm doing. I already have my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer on also, just so you know. So the things that I want to let you know about. I did my first ever live video yesterday on Monday, and I was really nervous about it and wondered if anyone would even watch. I kind of did it at a time that I thought maybe no one would be around, so I could just kind of test it out and see how to do it, because I've never done it before, so I had no idea. And I actually had several of you come on there and talk to me, and it made me so happy. And then several of you afterwards saying, oh no, I missed it, whatever. The response to it, you guys, was so, it's like overwhelming to me, because I'm like, the fact that you guys want to watch my videos anyway, but then that you want to like come and just like listen to me talk or chat with me, like that was so fun. I loved it so much. So I'm definitely going to be doing more lives. I'm thinking I'm going to try to do one a week, and maybe to replace one of like my recorded videos, because while I don't feel pressure to do this, I mean, this is something that I love doing. Sometimes I'm like, no, I really want to have 3 videos up a week. And sometimes my week, you know, might be busy and I just don't have time to edit and get it all uploaded and everything. And so I'm like, you know what, that would be one less video a week that I'd have to worry about editing and uploading and all that if I do a live instead. So I think I might start trying to do that. If you guys have suggestions of things that you want me to do during a live, please let me know. I mean, I can do makeup sometimes while we chat, or, you know, just whatever, talk to you about stuff. Or if you guys have questions for me about things in my life or whatever that you'd like to know, feel free to ask about that. Or if you'd like me to do kind of like a Q&A one strictly, you know, that would be really fun. So I am really excited about, now that I tried it out and know it's not quite as scary as I had anticipated. I'm excited to get into it a little more. So thank you so much for you guys who stopped by, and those of you who said that you were sorry you missed it. I'm sorry you missed it too. I wish that you were there for me to chat with. So I look forward to being able to do that. And so the next thing I want to say is Classy Cake Cosmetics, which I already linked the video up. It'll be down in the bottom too. Also down there is going to be a link to the video that Sandra just did. So Sandra is the owner of Classy Cake Cosmetics. She is My Real California Life is her YouTube channel. And so I'm going to link down there. She just debuted her Halloween palette. And it is pretty cool. And I think you guys are going to want to see it. And she put Glamburger in there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in the video that I linked of mine from Wednesday, she created and named a shadow after me. And so I am so excited about it, and just, it's just the coolest thing ever. And so she put Glamburger in the Halloween palette, which I think is super awesome too. So anyone who orders the Halloween palette will have my shade in there, so that is really fun. But the palette is really cool, and I love, she presses her shadows with like this really pretty stamp, but she did like a skull one in the Halloween one, which is really cool. And then she also created some new highlighters. One is, I think it's called Sweet Tooth, but it looks like candy corn because it's 3, you know, tricolored or whatever. And then she has another one that's like a, like I think like a green and blue and purple kind of colors. And then she did one that it was sort of an accident how she created it, because it was like a white kind of like highlighter that she was doing, and she accidentally got red in it. Well, then it looked like blood splatter, so she decided to make it that way on purpose, and it actually turns out being like a really pretty blush, which you'll see if you watch that video. So really cool, the new products that she did for Halloween, so you might want to check that out. So I wanted to mention that to you guys, and the link to her to Classic Cake Cosmetics, her online store, will be down below as well, so that you can check that out. I just realized I did not get my little, oh, I'm just going to shake everything up. Shake it. Little clean sweep thing, whatever. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm like, so, I don't feel like going to work today. And I actually really enjoy my job. I'm just so tired, and I just would really like to stay home. And I'm kind of working a weird shift. It's only 4 hours, but it's 12 to 4, which is so weird, like right in the middle of your day. So like I drop my kids off and I get home a little after 8. So I'm like, well, I have time to record. And but yeah, it's just kind of like a weird timing. Like I'd rather just go right to work and then be done with it for the day. But all right, I'm gonna take this Fire and Ice shade here and just put it on the eyes, or on the lids, and the eyes, obviously. Okay, the other thing I really, really wanted to talk to you guys about is, I mentioned it in my live because when she came on there, I was like, what in the heck have I been doing not telling people about this amazing person? Her name is Delana Cherie, and her channel is Cherie Makeup. I will link it up here right now and down below so that you can check her out. So she's been doing over the summer, which I think has been kind of cool to watch. She's been testing out different self tanners, and so that's been really fun. She lets us learn by her, you know, mistakes or catastrophes with it, and like, so that's been kind of a neat thing to see the different brands, and if that's something that you're interested in, you will want to check that out because she goes pretty in depth with things. But more so than that, she did last year by Halloween, and so I asked her about it, and she said she's doing it again, and I think she said she already has 2 recorded. She does these very, like, theatrical videos. I mean, like, amazing. It's like a mini movie that she does, and the makeup that she does is very extensive, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, she puts, the word... can you ever like see a word but you can't say it? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, that is what's happening to me right now. I can see the word, but I can't say it. No, that sounds really weird to me. But oh my gosh, what is it called? But she uses like different materials to create, like, where you wouldn't even know it's her because of how extensive she is. Like in movies, how they do when they create like a creepy character or something, and all the different like you know, like latex and stuff that they use. She does that, and she does the coolest looks. Like, they're amazing. And then not only does she do that, not only does she do that amazing look, she does like a little mini movie, and like she'll go to different locations, and they'll be like super creepy and stuff. They're so good. You are going to want to see this. So I want to make sure to tell you now, so you can go over and subscribe to her channel, ring the notification bell, so you make sure that you see when she does these videos, because I promise you, you're going to be like, holy cow, like, who is this girl? And besides that, she's just like the cutest. Like, she's got a super fun personality, and she does her makeup awesome, and she's just awesome. So you're definitely going to want to check her out. Do it. I promise you. So I definitely wanted to make sure that you guys knew about that, because I don't want you to miss out. What else is going on? What else? Oh, I'm super excited. On Saturday, so when you see this, it'll be tomorrow, I am going to a Young Living. It's called the Grow Tour. and which I'm actually going to mention it. You'll be seeing a video pretty soon of my September Essential Rewards order from Young Living. But basically it is like they're bringing the farm experience, like Young Living Farms. Okay, Young Living owns all their own farms. They are involved from, it's called Seed to Seal Promise is what they have, because they are involved from when the seeds are planted, the whole time everything is growing and cultivated and harvested and all that. And the distilling process, all the testing that they do, all that kind of stuff, so that they know exactly what's going on. There are no pesticides used, nothing like that. That's why you can trust their oils, because there's nothing, bad in them. And so they are 100% pure. But anyway, so really cool, like they're doing this, it's called the Grow Tour, and I've talked to people who have gone to it in other states, where they're basically bringing like the farm experience to you. And so you get to see how they do the distilling and all that kind of stuff. So pretty cool. So I'm really excited about that, and just learning more about the oils and the different things that they do for our bodies and things like that. And my youngest sister and her husband are going also. So is my husband and my son Riley, who's 17. Riley's all about the oils. Like, just, he's all about it. But anyway, so we are doing that on Saturday, and we're so excited. Except for it's an hour and a half away, and it starts at 9, so we're going to have to get up and get ready pretty early that day on a Saturday. But all right, it'll be worth it. But anyway, my sister sent me a text the other day, and she's like, I'm so excited, I can't wait. So, like, we can't wait to just go and experience it and see what it's all about. But yeah, like I said, I've talked to someone who went to it in another state and said it was really cool. Like, I talked to her before I even decided to go, just to make sure like it'd be something we actually wanted to do. This, I don't know if you can tell the shade on my lid, that shift from that brown to that green is so cool. I really like it. I'm gonna have a really boring look going today, I think, because I just don't feel like doing anything major. I am gonna take a little bit of like this little shimmery here though, and just do the inner corner, just so I have a little more dimension on my eyes, since it's basically just brown. Yeah, that makes it better. But yeah, so we're really excited to go to this, and I might record a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to see like what the situation is, whatever. I feel weird about, I obviously don't do a lot of like vlogging and stuff, so I'm not real comfortable with recording places, but we'll see what I feel like, or if I'm just too wrapped up in the experience to take the time to get my phone out and record, but we shall see. But I might at least have some pictures and stuff to be able to share in a video and kind of tell you about it, because I am super excited about it. All right, I'm going to go do the rest of my face, come back, we'll finish the eyes, and do the lip. Okay, so the rest of my face is on, and let's finish the eyes. I think I'm going to actually go in and bring this kind of brown shade up a little bit. Just a little. Since my lovely hooded eyes, if the color isn't up high enough, then I look extra tired, and I don't need that today. It's like a combination. I'm a night owl, and so I like to stay up late. It's hard for me to go to bed early. And Sunday night, I was like, I just want to stay up, and so I stayed up too late when I knew I had to be up early Monday morning for work. And then at about 4:30 in the morning, I hear what sounds like a four-wheeler or a dirt bike or something go down our road, super loud, that kind of sound. And I'm thinking, who is the jerk who is doing that right now? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Why at that time of morning, I think it was just slightly after 4:30, would somebody be going down the road, Well, it woke me up, and I was planning to get up at 5:30 anyway, and then I couldn't fall back asleep, of course. And so, at work, though, yesterday, I ended up, a girl came in that comes in a lot, and she was saying something about waking up at like 5 and being like, no, because she knew she had to get up at like 6, and so then she couldn't fall back asleep. I'm like, I do the same thing. And I'm like, and actually, somebody went down our road this morning with like this really loud vehicle, or like 4-wheeler or something, and I'm like, at 4:30 in the morning, like, who does that? And she goes, actually, there were some dirt bikes stolen last night. And I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, which would make sense then, that might be what you heard, because yeah, why would someone be doing that at that time of morning? So I think I may have heard the thieves, wow, on the dirt bikes. So that's interesting. I'm gonna take this green. I didn't even say underneath. I forget what this is called. It's like olive martini or something like that. I like that it doesn't tell you on here. I remember it said it on the little, card that they send you with Ipsy, but it doesn't say it on the actual thing. But I feel like it was that, like, olive martini or something along those lines. Anyway, so I'm thinking maybe that's what it was. But anyway, so I did not sleep well Sunday night into Monday morning. And then I came home from work, and I was home for a couple hours. Then I had to go pick the boys up from school. Oh, I did my live. And then I went and got them. And then I came home, and I was like washing my oldest son's bedding and stuff, and just doing some stuff around the house. And then I was like, I am so tired. And I fell asleep around 5 o'clock because my husband was out mowing the lawn. I fell asleep on the couch, which is never a good idea. I fall asleep sitting up on the couch, but like curled up in the corner. But I always wake up feeling yucky, like my neck hurts and everything. Well, I woke up at 7 o'clock, and my husband and one son had left to go take the mower back. We used my in-laws' mower. And I was like, whoa, what just happened to 2 hours of my day? Like, I mean, I was out. And then when I went to go to, I was like, I need to try to go to bed earlier because I knew I had to be up early again today. And guess how hard it is to fall asleep when you took a 2-hour nap that ended at 7 o'clock. So at one point, my husband slept really bad last night too. At one point he goes, are you still awake? I'm like, yes. And but then all night long, we both were tossing and turning. I don't know what the heck the deal was, but so I've not slept well the past 2 nights. I know part of it is when I know I have to get up early the next morning. I'm like doing this 500 times. I'm not really sure why. I think because I'm talking and I'm not really thinking about it. But when I know that I have to get up early the next morning, I have a very hard time sleeping. It's like my body just, I despise mornings, like early mornings, so much. I can't picture ever being like, people like, oh, when you get older, you like enjoy mornings more. We'll see, because my one grandma, she never did. She was never up before like 10 o'clock. And she was hilarious, because if you'd be like, oh, we want to come visit or whatever, she'd be like, well, don't come till like 2 o'clock. It like cracked you up. I'm like, you're like my spirit, not spirit animal, because she was a person. You're my spirit person, because that's totally me. Like, yeah, don't come over too early. Like, give me time to get up. I like to do things leisurely. I give myself like 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours to like get ready, because I want to be able to like drink my coffee and just, enjoy things, not be rushed. I hate being rushed. So, but yeah, so I did not sleep well. So I'm hoping tonight, since I don't work tomorrow morning, that I can just, well, I'm not working this morning either, but I needed to get up to take my boys, which I might take them tomorrow too. But if I know I can just come home and relax, it's different. Like, I don't know. It's all psychological, I'm sure. But, okay, I'm going to take this green Physicians Formula liner and do my waterline. It's funny because I feel like sometimes it shows up really good and then other times not at all. That's doing pretty good today. Like how sometimes your eyes will get watering? Well, then it's like the pencil does not want to go on. Like, nope, not happening. But I thought it would be fun to have the green with the green underneath. I like to do that. And I don't want to do too dark, since my lids are so dark. Alright. And then I'm going to use this. It has not been working great. It's this Maybelline Unstoppable eyeliner. It's just in black for my my upper lash line. But I used to have the Physicians Formula one, like it came in the set, and that was black, and it worked so good. This one, I feel like, does not really leave a lot of color. I don't know what the deal is, and I don't know why I'm doing this right now, because I usually curl my lashes first, but I'll do this. But I was trying to use, and I had used a few times, the Urban Decay Perversion liner, but it gets down on my lower lash line when I do it too, and I don't really want it there. It's like too dark, so I'm having a hard time figuring out, like, I might need to buy a new liner if this Maybelline one doesn't start working better, which I don't know why it would just suddenly start working better, but I just don't feel like it puts enough color. I don't know what the deal is. I haven't tried it like on my waterline, because I don't usually wear black in my waterline. But to know if it's just up here that it's not bringing a lot of color, or if it wouldn't down there either, I'm not really sure. But it's kind of disappointing. Like, come on. What is the problem? I think I got it in like a, I don't remember, a giveaway or something. Yeah, it like literally is doing nothing. It is leaving no color up there whatsoever. Like, what is the point? Whatever. I'm going to tell you how little I care about that for today. Okay, and then my mascara. Which I've been using this mascara exclusively since I got it from Katie, Tattooed Mama, when we did our box swap. But it's starting to get where I can tell it's starting to dry out, because sometimes it's leaving some little flakes on me, and it didn't do that before. So pretty soon it will be time to switch to a new one. I've got a couple of my little mini size Bad Gale Bang mascaras, which I love, from Benefit. That is like my favorite mascara ever. So I'll probably bust into one of those once I'm done with this one. And even though Bad Gal Bang is not waterproof, it doesn't seem to give me a problem. And I didn't want to use it during the summer when I'm super oily, because I just didn't want to like open it up and then it not perform well in the summer and then it dry out before I could use it for when the weather changed. But so now that it's going into fall and stuff again, and the weather will start to cool down, then I should be able to use it, and it worked great for me like it did before. Alright, and then I always double curl. Just adds so much more. And then what I've been doing lately is, as soon as I do that on one side, I apply the second coat of mascara. I'm going to have to go in with a black on my upper lash line underneath there. It's like, it's crazy how much it adds along the lash line when you have liner up there. I'm so annoyed by that Maybelline pencil. If you're looking for one to do up there, do not get this Unstoppable my butt. It doesn't ever start, so I don't know how you could stop it. But yeah, then I just go ahead and do my second coat of mascara. And then I always go back with, but let me find a different black liner. I guess the only one I've got is that Urban Decay one. Fix my lashes. Where's my spoolie? My sisters one day, they're not, like, my youngest sister is more into makeup than the other one is, but neither of them are like super into makeup. And I said something about a spoolie. I can't remember why. Oh, no, I don't really know. But anyway, they're like, a what? And I'm like, the spoolie, you know, like for your eyebrows or whatever. And they're like, you mean that little like round like bristle brush thing? And I'm like, yeah, spoolie. And they're like, don't say that. Like, they were so annoyed by the word spoolie, which I get because it is an annoying word, I agree. But I'm like, well, that's what it's called. Like, it was so funny. But they did not want me to say that anymore. Oh, but what I was going to say is then after I always go in on the waterline again just to intensify that color. All right. And now we're going to use the lip gloss here. It is that Madison Miller lip gloss, and the color is Sugar Cup. That's fun. I don't know why, but it is. And we're going to see what it looks like. Because if it doesn't really go with the eye look, then I'm just going to wipe it off. But it seemed pretty sheer, so it seemed safe. Do you guys have an aversion to watching people put lip stuff on? For some reason, sometimes I like can't even do it. Like, it's really weird. Sometimes I have to fast forward through when people put lip stuff on. It's really dumb, but I don't know. There's something about it. Actually, that is perfect. This is so my kind of gloss. Yep, I'll take it. Okay, so that was a super easy eye look. I just used a couple shades out of this little Wet n Wild. I used that Fire and Ice shade all over my lid and just put a little in the inner corner of that kind of goldish color in here. And then under my lower lash line, I just did this Moods green. So let me come up and show you. You can see the green underneath. Super simple. I actually really like it. So yay, that turned out good. And so it was fun to just kind of do my makeup real quick with you and share some things with you that I really wanted you to know. So make sure that you check out those channels. I'm also going to try to link like one of my favorite of Delena's Halloween ones from last year so that you can get an idea of what you missed so you can go back and watch them and be ready to watch the new ones that she does this year. And definitely check out Classy Kate Cosmetics. Check out my video with my Glamber shade and the look that I did with the shadows that I got from her and my blush and highlight that I got from her also. And I'm going to be doing more looks with that palette because it's so pretty. And yeah, so I think that's it for today. And I hope that you guys had a great week. And next week I have some fun stuff coming up too. So definitely be watching for that. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.